Welcome to the Stoic Way. Today we're diving into a topic that everyone has faced at some point: rejection in dating. If you've ever hesitated to ask someone out, feared being turned down, or struggled to recover from heartbreak, you're not alone. But what if I told you that Stoic philosophy holds the key to navigating these challenges with calm, confidence, and resilience? In this video, we'll explore how to approach dating through the lens of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. By the end, you'll have practical tools to face rejection fearlessly and build meaningful connections. If you find this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal growth and Stoicism. Let's get started. Dating and the Stoic mindset. Rejection can feel like a punch to the gut. I remember a time when I mustered the courage to confess my feelings, only to be met with a polite but firm, "I'm not interested." It felt devastating, and for weeks I replayed the moment in my mind, questioning my worth. This is a common story, isn't it? The fear of rejection can paralyze us, leading to hesitation, avoidance, and missed opportunities. I recall another story a friend shared with me. They had worked up the nerve to ask someone they admired out on a date. The response was kind but unambiguous. "I see you as a great friend." Despite their hurt, they decided to take it as an opportunity to reflect. This person had every right to their feelings, just as we all do. And this realization helped my friend focus on maintaining a meaningful friendship rather than dwelling on what could have been. It's a testament to how our mindset can redefine experiences. Stoicism offers a powerful framework to approach these challenges. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what we can control and what we can't. In dating, we can't control someone else's feelings or reactions, but we can control our own mindset, actions, and attitude. By shifting our focus to what lies within our power, we reclaim agency over our dating experiences. Understanding that rejection is not personal is key. Stoicism reminds us that everyone operates based on their own values, experiences, and emotions. Someone's decision to reject us often reflects their own circumstances rather than our intrinsic worth. For example, someone might reject us because they are going through personal struggles, aren't emotionally ready for a relationship, or simply don't feel the chemistry we do. This perspective can help soften the blow and reduce overthinking. When viewed through a Stoic lens, rejection becomes an opportunity for introspection rather than a personal failure. It allows us to reassess our expectations, reframe our experiences, and grow emotionally stronger. A friend once told me how, after facing multiple rejections, they began journaling about their dating experiences. They discovered patterns in the types of people they were drawn to and realized that some of their pursuits were misaligned with their values. This self-awareness, sparked by rejection, ultimately led to healthier and more fulfilling connections. This philosophical mindset liberates us from the self-imposed prison of fear and helps us approach dating with renewed confidence. Stoic tools for overcoming fear. One of the most empowering Stoic practices is focusing on effort rather than outcomes. When we approach dating with this mindset, success is not about whether someone says yes or no. It's about showing up authentically and giving our best effort. In essence, the process matters more than the result. Visualization, a tool emphasized by Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, has been invaluable in my own journey. Before approaching someone or going on a date, I visualize both positive and negative outcomes. This prepares me emotionally and reduces the sting of rejection. For example, I imagine hearing no and then calmly accepting it, reminding myself that my worth isn't defined by someone else's opinion. Over time, I began to notice a shift in my attitude. Rejections that once felt like a catastrophe became manageable, even routine. By practicing this regularly, I've become more resilient to outcomes that once felt overwhelming. Self-compassion is another vital practice. After rejection, it's easy to fall into self-criticism. I remember beating myself up after an awkward date where I felt I hadn't made a good impression. But Stoicism teaches us to view setbacks as part of the human experience. Everyone faces rejection at some point, and it doesn't diminish our value. Practicing forgiveness, both for ourselves and others, helps us move forward with grace. By acknowledging our humanity, we foster emotional healing and prepare ourselves for future challenges. Another powerful tool is premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. By mentally preparing for worst-case scenarios, we can desensitize ourselves to fear. For instance, before asking someone out, consider the possibility of rejection and rehearse your response. This exercise makes the prospect of rejection less intimidating and enhances our ability to face uncertainty with composure. I've even used this technique in moments of doubt. Before a pivotal conversation, I imagined all the ways it could go wrong and planned how I'd maintain my composure. When the actual event unfolded, the worst-case scenario didn't materialize, and I was grateful for the preparation. The calm I projected made a positive impression, and the interaction turned out better than expected. Even when things don't go our way, this mindset ensures that we're never completely unprepared. In dating, as in life, uncertainty and rejection are unavoidable. But with a Stoic mindset, we transform these experiences into opportunities for growth. It's about showing up, staying true to ourselves, and trusting that every challenge brings us closer to the person we're meant to become. Practical applications in dating. Stoicism isn't just theory, it's meant to be applied. In my own dating life, shifting my mindset from fear of rejection to curiosity has been transformative. Instead of worrying about the outcome, I approach each interaction as an opportunity to learn and connect. Each date, whether successful or not, becomes a stepping stone for personal growth. For instance, I once went on a date where the conversation felt natural at first, but as we talked, I realized we had differing life goals. In the past, I might have tried to mold myself to fit their expectations, fearing rejection. But by reframing the interaction to focus on shared interests rather than trying to impress them, I was able to stay authentic and relaxed. This mindset shift, from "I need them to like me" to "let's see if we connect," reduced anxiety and allowed the conversation to flow. And when we both agreed that we weren't a match, I found myself feeling gratitude rather than disappointment, knowing I stayed true to myself. Epictetus's wisdom, "Some things are up to us and some things are not," resonates deeply in such moments. Recognizing what's within my control, my attitude, effort, and authenticity, has helped me maintain perspective even in emotionally charged situations. By embracing this principle, I've learned to let go of the need for control and focus on my responses instead. Whether it's handling rejection with a polite "thank you" or reflecting on what I can improve, Stoic self-mastery keeps me grounded. For example, after receiving a no from someone I was interested in, I thanked them for their honesty instead of taking it personally. Later, I reflected on the experience through journaling and realized I had been overthinking the interaction. This simple act of introspection turned what could have been a blow to my self-esteem into an opportunity for growth. Each rejection, rather than being a setback, became a stepping stone, teaching me more about effective communication, understanding others, and most importantly, understanding myself. Setting realistic expectations is another powerful application of Stoicism in dating. No one is universally liked, and accepting this truth alleviates the pressure to perform on a date. It's not about being perfect, but about being present and authentic. Recognizing this helps me approach dating with a lighter heart and a sense of curiosity. Journaling regularly to identify patterns in my experiences has also been transformative. Through this practice, I've uncovered recurring themes, like the importance of clear communication or the need to balance vulnerability with discernment, that have shaped my approach to relationships profoundly. The power of equanimity. Emotional equanimity, the ability to remain calm and balanced, is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. Achieving this state isn't about suppressing emotions, but rather about detaching from outcomes. It allows us to maintain inner peace regardless of external circumstances. After a particularly painful breakup, I turned to daily journaling as a way to process my emotions and regain clarity. At first, it felt like I was simply pouring out my pain onto the page, but over time, the practice became a source of strength. Writing helped me identify what was within my control, my choices, my growth, and my outlook, and what wasn't. This realization not only helped me heal, but also gave me the confidence to move forward with renewed purpose. Detachment from outcomes doesn't mean we don't care. It means we don't let external events dictate our inner peace. This principle has transformed how I approach dating. Instead of worrying about whether the other person will call back or like me, I focus on the moment. By staying present, I've learned to appreciate each interaction as a chance to connect, share, and grow, regardless of the long-term result. Meditating on impermanence has been another transformative Stoic practice. Rejection and heartbreak, though painful, are temporary. I remind myself that feelings of sadness or disappointment will pass, and that life is always evolving. This meditation fosters gratitude for the present moment and reduces the fear of loss. For instance, after a failed relationship, I practice gratitude for the positive moments we shared while acknowledging that it was time to let go. This perspective helped me move forward with grace and resilience, seeing the experience not as a failure, but as a valuable chapter in my journey of self-discovery. By embracing impermanence and cultivating equanimity, I've learned to approach dating and life with openness and resilience. Every interaction, whether joyful or challenging, offers an opportunity to grow, deepen my understanding of others, and strengthen my sense of self. Stoicism, when practiced consistently, becomes a guiding compass, allowing us to navigate the complexities of relationships with clarity and confidence. Finding meaning beyond rejection. Rejection isn't the end, it's a stepping stone. Dating offers us a unique opportunity for self-discovery and growth. I've learned more about myself, my values, preferences, and emotional triggers through failed relationships than through successful ones. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, adds depth to our understanding of ourselves and others. For instance, I remember a time when someone I deeply cared about ended our relationship, citing my inability to fully open up emotionally. At first, the rejection felt like a crushing blow, and my instinct was to question my worth. But as I reflected, I realized it wasn't just about the relationship, it was about me. That moment of clarity pushed me to explore my emotional barriers and how my past experiences shaped my hesitancy to be vulnerable. Through therapy and journaling, I began to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness. This transformation not only improved my relationships but also deepened my connection with myself. Every interaction, even a rejection, is a chance to grow. A candid conversation with someone who turned me down once revealed areas where I could improve, like active listening and being present in the moment. It wasn't easy to hear at first, but their honesty was a gift. For example, I used to focus so much on crafting the perfect response that I missed the essence of what the other person was saying. That feedback encouraged me to practice mindfulness in conversations, leading to richer and more genuine connections. Instead of dwelling on the no, I focused on the lessons. This shift in perspective transformed what could have been a discouraging moment into a valuable learning experience. Ultimately, dating isn't just about finding a partner. It's about building meaningful connections and embracing the journey of self-improvement. When we adopt this perspective, rejection becomes less intimidating and more enriching. Each no brings us closer to understanding what truly matters and who aligns with our values. Imagine dating as a mirror that reflects back aspects of yourself you might not otherwise see. Even the relationships that end in heartbreak are profound teachers, helping you refine your sense of self and your vision for the future. Stoicism also encourages us to find purpose in adversity. One Stoic principle that has profoundly influenced my perspective is the idea that we cannot control external events, only our response to them. Applying this to rejection, I began to see each setback as an opportunity to cultivate resilience and self-mastery. Reflecting on how rejection contributes to our long-term growth allows us to see it as a valuable part of our journey. This mindset shift transforms fear into opportunity and fosters a deeper appreciation for the resilience we build along the way. Think of rejection like training for a marathon. Every stumble and strain builds strength and endurance for the miles ahead. It's not about avoiding rejection, but learning to navigate it with grace, extracting wisdom from every experience. By seeing rejection as a step forward rather than a step back, we can approach life and love with greater courage and authenticity. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has inspired you to approach dating with the courage and clarity of a Stoic. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth, but an opportunity to learn and grow. By embracing Stoic principles, you can navigate the challenges of dating with grace and confidence. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need to hear this, and subscribe to the Stoic Way for more content on Stoicism and personal growth. Let me know in the comments how Stoic principles have helped you navigate dating or other challenges. Until next time, stay resilient and keep growing.